Hey there, Brock Elementary parents and students. It is Miss Griffith here, your Brock Elementary principal, with our Brock Elementary back to school update for the 2020-2021 school year. We are so excited and have been preparing and working really, really hard to get everything ready for you guys to return back this Thursday. Whether that be remote or in person, we want to make sure that we are providing a safe and exciting and fun atmosphere for our kids when they come into school. And so we're really trying to make sure that we work through all the details, and we appreciate your patience with us as we work through this. But I promise you that we are doing everything that we can to make this a great experience for our kiddos and for our parents, because we are just so happy to be back with them. And so I wanted to share a couple things with you guys that I feel like are pretty important. I'll probably do another video and another update on Wednesday before school starts, just to give you guys any information that we feel like you may need for the elementary school. And so we're pre-K through 2. And actually this evening we've got our pre-K and kindergarten Meet the Teacher. If you were not able to make it, if you didn't receive your email, as we are working through finding those kiddos who did not receive their teacher letter, no worries. Reach out to us and we will make sure that you can set up a time to come and meet your teacher. And that is for pre-K and kindergarten, as we are trying to limit the amount of visitors in the building at this time, just so that we are able to, we just want to make sure that we're able to get the doors open and do it safely. First and second grade, Meet the Teachers. You guys should be receiving your teacher letters this evening through email. If you do not, please reach out to the office. We will make sure that we get it to you immediately, so that we can, you can find out who your teacher is. We will be sending out, they'll be telling you a little bit about themselves in that letter, and then we'll be sending out as a campus tomorrow just a fun little slideshow of our staff, so you can kind of go through and see all of our staff. We'll be sending that out tomorrow, but we'll also have a Meet the Teacher drive-through tomorrow evening from 5 to 7. I think the intermediate's 5:30 to 7:30, and we did that so that if there's any crossover, that there's a little bit of a there's time for you to be able to be at both. But first and second grade letters will be emailed out, and then we will be out there when you come through the first and second grade drive through Meet the Teacher. I'm going to skip a couple things and I'll go back to it. I'm going to show you this is our traffic pattern. So on the first day of school, our first and second grade parents and any other parents that are wanting to drop their kids off, this is going to be the same pattern that we're going to follow tomorrow for our Meet the Teacher drive-through. So basically this is Eagle Spirit. And so if you're 1189 is right here, and then that's going towards the intermediate school. And then we have Eagle Spirit, which is going up towards the high school, if you can see that. So what you're going to do on a normal day and tomorrow when you come to drive through Meet the Teacher is you're going to come in and you're going to turn in right here. You're going to stay on the right side of the road because this does become two-way traffic. And basically you'll just pull through around up here. There's a parking lot over here, and I believe first grade will be set up over there. There'll be signs, and we'll be able to direct you to where you need to go to meet your teacher. We do ask that you stay in the car and all that, just so that that we can continue to practice social distancing and all those things, and we want to make it smooth and give everybody the opportunity to meet their teacher. But you will come around, and it'll curve around in front of the school right here, and we ask that you pull all the way up when you're dropping off, and you'll come drop off, and then you'll just follow that same pattern back around. Now if you are going back on 1189 and you're going to be turning left, or excuse me, if you're going to be turning right, then you can take this little this shortcut across here instead of having to go all the way around and back to the light. But if not, if you're going to be going back towards 20, then you'll just follow it back around, and then you'll be able to exit there. And so that's just some a little overview. I'm going to send a more detailed version of that out on Wednesday evening before we start. And I'm going to go, well, actually, let's show here. Our visitor health screening. So this evening when we've had our kindergarten parents that have scheduled times to come in and meet their teacher, they've had to, as they walked in the door, scan this QR code to fill out this visitor health screening. And so what that does, it just asks you a couple questions to put your name in there and just verify to us that you're not experiencing any symptoms. It's very quick. And so anytime we have anybody that is entering the building as a guest, they will be filling these out. Our teachers also, we fill them out daily as we're coming to work. Is just another extra precaution to make sure that we're doing what we need to. So a couple things for pre-K and kindergarten, they're going to talk to you about this at your Meet the Teacher or when they reach out to you by phone. And basically, we have a little bit of a different drop off for the first day for kindergarten. Now, if you need to drop your child off earlier in kindergarten, you can pull through the line and we will make sure that we have tons of people out there to get everybody where they need to go. All kids, we will be working together to make sure they get where they need to go. But especially for all of our new kinders and pre-K kiddos, we're going to do things a little bit differently for that group. So we're going to start kindergarten at 8:10. And here's the information for that. Basically, what we're asking is that you can park in either of our big parking lots and walk your child up to the back, either to the playground area where there's gates, and you can walk into the open gates. There'll be signs, and then our teachers will be in the cafeteria to be able to get our kids. We obviously ask that when you're walking your child in, we're trying to do this to accommodate our kiddos and our parents for this, that they not go play on the playground. We just want them to bring your kindergartner or pre-K to the teacher, and then say your goodbyes, hugs, and then head on out. And we'll be waiting there to be able to get your kiddos. Again, your teachers will be sending out some information on that, and that's from 8:10 to 8:30 for kindergarten and pre-K. We are looking at 8:30 to 8:50 to start that. So anyways, like I said, more info to come on that, but know that that is something that we're thinking about. Let's see what else here. So we have this cute little shirt that the office is selling. It's an eagle thing, and so if you're interested in that, you just can click on this form right here, click what you need, and then there's information about payment on there as well. But that helps us to be able to order the right amount of shirts. I also included links for the breakfast and lunch menu here. If you just click here, it'll let you know about that. School supply list, if you haven't been able to see those yet, those are right here. And normally, guys, we have this wonderful tradition at Brock Elementary where the teachers go out and they do all the shopping for us. And trust me, this is not a tradition that we want to let go of. And so hopefully next year we will be able to get back to those things. And so anyways, but for this year, just we had to do it this way. So there is that. I wanted to tell you guys about Miss Davis, our new assistant principal. She's amazing and is joining our staff from Weatherford ISD, and we're really excited to have her. So here's some information about her, and you will be seeing her out there all the time with me, and she will be here to help support and love on your kids with the rest of our staff. So we're excited to have her. Also, technology drop-off. Okay, so this was something that we had talked about. If you had gotten a Chromebook in the spring and you haven't gotten to return it yet, that tomorrow during those drive-thrus is an opportunity for you to be able to do that. Or contact the campus and we will make sure that we're able to get those. And we're trying to get those back so that we can get those re-imaged and cleaned off and ready to go for our kiddos to be able to use them this year. So I'm sure there's a lot more questions that you have, but first and foremost, I want you guys to know that like I said, we will be working overtime the next several days to make sure that everything is as streamlined as possible. I will be sending another one of these updates out with more clear information on some of this stuff. Please know that we are so excited to see your kids, that we know that we have parents that are nervous and all those things, but there's no better place for your kiddos than here. We will do everything we can to make this a great experience no matter what's going on. And so we ask for your patience and your grace as we work through all this stuff, and look forward to having a fantastic year with you, getting to know those of you that we don't know yet, and your kiddos. Hope you have a great evening. Go Eagles.